you guys, moi Sumi, hello Finland, it is William calling from wiwibloggs, and my eye is still busted. I don't know what is going on, but I am gonna watch these music videos through this blurry lens. The next act is a duo. It is the international violinist Linda Lampenius and the Finnish pop star Parkkonen. Their song is called Liekinheitin, Davan.
Hey you guys, Uuden Musiikin Kilpailu. Listen, UMK 2026. I am totes excited. Last summer I was in Finland living my best life. I actually flew out for the Eurovision sauna experience, which was amazing.
Shall we watch and react?
Let's
do this. Alright guys, just so you know, Lampenius has had a very successful career at Finland and abroad, an acclaimed violinist who has also been described by Finnish media as having a Baywatch image. Apparently in the past, a classical music record company demanded that she give sexiness in the entertainment world. In the magazine photo shoots, she was suddenly naked, surrounded by a piece of cloth and wearing a wind machine. I felt that I had no power in those situations, and it taught me how cruelly business can objectify a woman. Well, dang. Well, our girl is emancipated, and she has chosen to work with Parkkonen, who is a big pop star in Finland. And apparently the song is about a love relationship in which the other person is simultaneously irresistible but unattainable. Quote, I wanted to write about a person who is fiery but suddenly turns ice cold. I myself have been the one who disappears from a relationship, Lampenius says. Sometimes I've been really in love in a relationship, but I knew that nothing would come of it. I haven't dared to expect that the other person might leave me. And lastly, the UMK jury said, this is a brilliantly executed duet by two very different artists. The fine dialogue between the vocals and the violin, as well as the appropriately crazy production surrounding it, keep you intensely engaged for the entire 3 minutes, culminating in a soaring climax.
Yes, Queen!
Pete and Linda both sound great on their own instruments. Flamethrower is a bold and surprising yet straightforward and easily catchy song. So this song means flamethrower. All right, we are hitting play. Ooh.
Oh wow. Sands of Time.
Oh, she's giving face. And he's giving voice.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Okay, I don't know what genre we're in, but we've been through 6 different ones.
Oh, wow. She's stunning.
Pluck, 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 pluck.
This is leaning towards the 80s. And I'm loving it actually.
She is giving Baywatch 2026 in the sand.
Oh. Beauty personified.
Oh, wow. Okay. She's like a siren tempting him with her strings.
Hit that wind machine.
He's approaching. This keeps changing.
Oh my god, this is exactly my kind of music.
It feels epic.
I respond so well to music like this.
Oh. Oh wow,
yeah.
There's darkness underneath this.
A violin on steroids.
There's the classic music sheen.
I'm all about it.
And then all this darkness going on. She is working the wind machine. He is so in touch with his emotions. There's like a dance beat underneath. Oh dear Lord, indeed. And now we're back to all of this. This is an orchestra on top of the club.
You know, the fitness regime is on point.
Oh. The chorus is nice.
The wind machine is doing its thing.
His voice is epic.
You know, Linda on the violin is a whole soundscape. Like, this is working for me.
This is like a movie. Very dramatic. Oh my lord. Okay, this roller coaster doesn't stop.
Give me that flamethrower.
Is that like a devilish voice haunting him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Giving the falsetto effect without actually giving me falsetto itself. That's clever. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
It felt like I was on a roller coaster, actually.
That was a religious experience,
it was just building
honestly.
and building and building.
That was a lot. You know, I mentioned Dune in an earlier reaction video, but I see Dune again in a much more literal sense with all the sand. And what does Dune have at its core? Survival, romance, forces that keep people apart, the journey towards someone else, other lands. This is a real surprise to me. You know, I think of Iceland 2012, never forget what they did, what they said. Not because these are in any way related. Yes, there's some string elements, but it's the drama of two people coming together, being torn apart. Like, that's what this is giving me. This is giving me epic opera. Like, there's like an epic opera tragedy. And our man Pete is doing a lot of acting. He's able to convey all these big emotions. He's looking very good conveying those emotions too. Very, very good. Strong. He is a strong man. Those winds will not buffet him. Yeah, and then our girl Linda, she's like, I'm gonna tempt you with my music. I am gonna be mystery. I am gonna give you drama, saga, Viking myth, whatever. She's giving it all. This is very interesting. It feels like a theater production. Andrew Lloyd Webber, but at Eurovision. I'm not talking Jade Ewan 2009. No, this has more drama. I loved Jade Ewan, by the way. Don't take that the wrong way. And I loved the remix of It's My Time, It's My Time. What I'm trying to say is this feels like a theater production, and I'm just watching the music video. So live, if they can give us incredible visuals, this could be a surprise. This could be a real surprise, because I think a song like this live, if they have that same level of drama, the strength of voice, it'll be so powerful.
And it sustained me, right? This is a tad overproduced in certain areas, because Pete sings quite good, you know, like he's got a really good, solid vocal. And there were times when that felt drowned in the production. I would have liked moments of sparseness, actually. Just an isolated, clean vocal slayage, right? And then bring back in the production. So, yeah, I would take some things out and just spotlight on the great things that are in the mix. So I like that. I like this combination as well. I like, typically when you get duos like that, the instrumentalist is usually in male form, and then you get that female vocal. They've switched it around here where, I mean, she's an acclaimed violinist. I mean, she's a legend in her own right. Admittedly, at Eurovision, she won. At Eurovision, you know, that instrumental is going to be playback, so you know she's not really doing much apart from just working every frame, and she does that beautifully. Pete's vocal, Pete Parkkonen, his vocal is amazing. I love that kind. It reminds me of, do you know this Danish duo called Laben? Go check them out. One of their, they've just got a string of hits, but Love in Siberia, amazing. Caught by Surprise has to be one of the best 80s songs of all time. I've literally got everything they've ever sung in physical form, and they're amazing. Go check them out. They're just amazing. And his vocal reminds me a little bit of that versatility, that range, that power. You know, Peter is working for me. 2 UMK entries so far. Of the two, this is my favorite. I really like what this has to say. I really like what it's doing. And it's just slayage. It takes you on a range of emotions. There's something quite tugging about this, but the hook is insanely memorable. Da dee da dee da 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 dee da 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 da. Yeah, heard it once, it sticks.
Unexpected. This is not what I expected from Finland. I tend to think of like quirky, crazy, wackadoodle, cute. And those are not insulting terms, but like Karia was all those things, adorable and yet completely different and wild and fun and quirky. I wouldn't call this quirky. I would call this a mishmash, not a mishmash. I would call this a carefully constructed cocktail with bitters, the appropriate amount of fruit, and a whole lot of alcohol, y'all. Because when you drink this, when you listen to this, you're like, whoa, this is great. This is great. Not what I was expecting. I usually am not into these type of big theatrical songs at Eurovision. I'm just not. Like, I'm much more into the pop vibe. But actually, there are elements of this that make it pop friendly. Like that beat underneath the darkness. It's just so epic. Like, I could sit here for 20 hours describing this because there's so much to unpack. It really is a 3-minute roller coaster, and you have all the ups, all the downs, and you want to see what's coming next. You want to see how it will resolve. I'm liking it. And so are the commenters on our Instagram account. This is ATZ82. Imagine when Linda and Pete represent Finland 2026, they can make Finnish version of Ryback's Fairy Tale and 1995 Norway Nocturne. Indeed, mixing genres. This is Time Check. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I knew they'd deliver. This is Cha 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 T2. I didn't know my dream was a song called Liekinheitin Flamethrower by Linda and Pete, but hey, my dream just came true. These two are Finland goals. This is Starkowo. I don't know if I'll miss my stop because there are so many emotions. I'm traveling by train. Girl, you better stand up. You better not miss your stop. And this is SJOS Trand Max. Oh, sorry. Sjost. Wait, what? S. Jostran and Max says, the ending makes you open wide mouth. Indeed, my mouth was both wide and on the floor. I think this is really excellent. On paper, like, I'm not gonna lie, when I was reading that press release, I was like, y'all gonna do what? You put them together how? One phone call is all it took? Okay, I was thinking this would be a hot mess. Instead, it's a beautiful mess. It is a beautiful mess.
Of course, there's always the concern that when two greats merge forces and become a duo, it's great because they pull different fan bases, right? From two different fan bases. But of course, the concern is that, this is just a project for UMK, possibly Eurovision, and what next? What happens next? Yeah, and there's a part of me as well, if you think about Nodi Tatishvili and Sophie, from Georgia, who did Waterfall, again, two separate careers, and there was never any development beyond Eurovision. And that's sad. But I think that this is a dynamic duo, and their voices work. And I'm hoping that there's an LP at the very minimum. But yeah, there was a part of me that was just in flames. This is epic. I mean, I was like, there's a lot of references to flamethrower. And yeah, this set me ablaze a little bit. Definitely going on my playlist. This is my kind of music. I respond very well to this. And yeah, I love the fusion of sounds. Totally love. Yeah. I'm afloat as we speak.
All right, well, that's what we think. What do you think? Are Pete and Linda your dream couple? Could they win UMK? Do you like it classy? Do you like it sassy? Do you like your 3-minute roller coaster with a flamethrower at the end? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Follow wiwibloggs on Pinterest, and we will see you later.
And we'll see you later. Bye.